But we're going to take a break from the candidates to bring up Adriana Gonzalez. She's with the Parental Rights Organization. And this is a bill that we have for next year in Tallahassee. It's part of our legislative agenda. She's briefly going to talk to you about it.
Thank you so much. As you said, I'm not running for office, so you don't need to remember my name, but I do really want you to pay attention to this issue. It's a very important issue. How many of you are aware that the Obama administration is pushing to ratify a treaty, a United Nations treaty called the Convention on the Rights of the Child, that would take away parental rights and would give those rights to the government? This very insidious treaty is a real threat to our nation right now. But you know what? Gratefully, it hasn't been ratified yet, and still we are seeing the erosion of parental rights in our nation. About 2 years ago, a federal judge in Massachusetts ruled that the parents of a kindergartner could not opt their child out of being read a book that was pushing a sexual morality that was completely contrary to those parents' belief. And the judge ruled that they did not have the right to opt their child out. I know many of you found out that in Washington early this year, in the state of Washington, a 15-year-old girl was taken from her school to get an abortion without her parents' knowledge. The school board in Massachusetts just recently, a school board, voted that they would pass out condoms to children of all ages starting in the first grade, and that parents do not have the right to opt their child out of this distribution program. And also, do you know that in many library systems, you as a parent are financially responsible for any book that your child loses or any overdue fines, but you do not have the right to know what books your children is checking out. So it is time in our nation that we stand up and support and defend our parental rights. On the center of your table, you will see a blue form like this. If you could please pull it out. If you have not yet signed up in support of the Parental Rights Amendment, this is a United States amendment to the United States Constitution, and it will put in explicit language that parental rights are fundamental rights not to be taken away by the government without proof of abuse or neglect or harm to the child. Yeah, so please sign up those forms, write your email clearly. You will be receiving updates and information. ParentalRights.org will not share your email with anybody, and you can unsubscribe at any time, but I hope you wouldn't. I will quickly just mention that we went up to lobby, the Christian Family Coalition went up to lobby in Tallahassee, as Anthony mentioned, and in that lobbying trip last March, we were able to secure lead sponsors for a very important piece of legislation, of parental rights legislation, that will be coming up in the next legislative agenda. And what I want to let you know is that ParentalRights.org is going to be distributing pledge forms to all of the candidates at the state level and also at the federal level, asking for their support of parental rights legislation, and that information, the results of those pledges, will be available to you at the Parental Rights website, which is parentalrights.org, very easy, parentalrights.org, and also the Christian Family Coalition website, okay? So you can know who is on board with this very, very important issue. And God bless you. Thank you.